What is up, you guys? Welcome back to day 11 of the 12 days of Wolfmas, where I grind 12 days in a row, give all the profits back to you guys through 10 days. We are up 38.78. This is day 11. I'm here at Chumash Casino, which holds a special place in my heart because it's where I fell in love with pocket sevens by flopping quads, stacking a guy, and then immediately hit in running the table when I was like 19 years old in college. So yeah, we're gonna come back here for some friendly 2-3, I believe. I haven't been here in a year. Gonna run it up, and make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment down below. I'll give it to you at the end of the video. I'll let you know what to comment, and I'm gonna pick 7 lucky winners, fly them out to Houston. So yeah, make sure you make it to the end to know what to comment. Fill out that form that I pin in the description to make sure I can email you if you win. Without further ado, let's get right into the action. Let's go! All right, we hop into the 2-3 game for $300. First hand, we look down at King Queen offsuit from the hijack. Early position makes it $20 to go. There's one caller over to me. I decide just to put in the 20 bucks as well, and the under the gun limper comes along. We are going 4 ways to the flop, which comes 9-8-7 rainbow. Action checks over to myself, and I decide to check behind here on this 9-8-7 board. Not too much connectivity with my King Queen offsuit, and we see the 6 of hearts on the turn. However, now when the action checks over to me once again, all 3 players have checked the flop and turn. I'm going to bet out for $35 and try to take this down. It does not appear that anyone is interested in this hand thus far, and I'm going to go with my hunch here and bet out and try to bluff them off of it. However, it seems like we are a little bit misguided when 2 players put in the call. Still, no one seems to have too good of a hand, no 10, no 5. They probably would want to raise this turn considering there's 2 hearts on board. So I'm going to blast off on the river, and we get kind of a brick. It comes the jack of diamonds. I say kind of a brick because the straight was already there with any 10 having the 10 high straight. The jack does bring in some 2 pairs like jack 8 suited, jack 9 suited. However, all those hands should be scared of the straight considering it's a 4-liner out there. So when the action checks all the way over to me for a 3rd time, there's 190 in the middle, and I'm going to go for a chunky bet here of $120. I think any 1 pair has an easy fold. 2 pairs also has a pretty easy fold. Sets, it gets a little bit murky, although there's 4 to a straight there, so I'm not going to find a bluff in this spot too often. I think sets can fold as well. So I think I'm only going to get looked up here by a 5 or a 10. And the middle position does put in the call, which is not great news for us. I turn over my cards, and he shows a set. So kind of a borderline call there. I might be folding a set in Ryan's shoes. It's not too often at these low stakes you see people bluffing on a 4-liner board, but he makes the call, finds me in a spot where I am bluffing, and gets rewarded with that $400 pot. That means I have to top up for an additional $100 to keep that stack looking good. I look down at 10-5 offsuit from the straddle, and we are going 5 ways to the flop, which comes 10-5 deuce. Bang! We flop 2 pair. I lead out for $10, just trying to build the size of the pot. Also betting here might induce some people to raise. We're going to get 2 callers over to Harrison, a vlog watcher from the area, and he decides to jam from the button for $94. Music to my ears. I have top 2 pair. What does he have here? Pocket deuces? Ace 10, King 10? I mean, I'm not too sure, but I'm not going anywhere with my 2 pair. Both of the other 2 players find the fold, and we are going off to a run out. He turns over his cards, Ace 10 offsuit. We have him in pretty rough shape. He needs to spike an ace on the turn or river, and it doesn't come. The 6 and 4 of hearts peel off. Just like that, we are taking down a fellow subscriber, taking from him and giving to you guys. I don't know, what do you guys think about that? It seems a little bit Robin Hoodish, seems a little bit savage, but I'm not complaining. $238 coming over our way. But shout out to you, Harrison. It was nice to meet you and your friends. And hopefully in the next time you can beat me in a pot. Let's go. All right, the stack is looking decent. We're up $50 on the session. I look down at ace queen offsuit from the cutoff. Straddle's on. There's 1 caller over to me. I make it $25 to go. The small blind, who is an action player thus far, he blind calls, and the straddle calls as well. That brings in the limper. We are going 4 ways to the flop. 103 out there, and the flop comes queen 9-9 with 2 spades. Top, as Jamie Gold would say. Also at that ace of spades, we can back into the nut flush. When the action checks over to me, I bet out for $40, trying to build the size of the pot. If someone raises me, they probably have a 9 in their hand. I think this $40 bet makes everyone play pretty face up. However, everyone folds their cards, so they did play pretty face up. No one had anything taken on that pot, but I kind of wish there was a little bit more meat on the bone. Merry Wolfmas, everybody! As you already know, I'm picking 7 lucky winners to split the profits of my 12 days of poker. But I have a special announcement that will be sure to sweeten the deal to make you want to enter. Champions Card Club in Houston has graciously offered to pay for all 7 winners' flights and hotel stays, where each of you will receive your winnings as a buy-in on the Champions Club live stream. That's right, a round-trip flight, 2-night hotel stay, and your first buy-in on the Champions 2-5 live stream all covered for free? Oh, and did I mention you'll be playing against me, Wolfgang, on the live stream? That's right, all of you who keep commenting that you take my money at the poker table, well, now it's your time to step up to the felt. Remember, in order to enter, you need to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment the keyword I give at the end of the video. Good luck and happy holidays. That is going to bring us into this next hand, King 10 offsuit from the cutoff. I decided to limp. The player on my left raises it up to $25. There's 2 callers to me. I put in the call as well. We are going 4 ways to the flop, which comes King 10-7. Bang! We flop top 2. Action checks over to the button, who bets out for $30. There's 1 caller to me, and I decide to check raise the button up to 75 bucks. It's kind of an exploitative size. Usually I'd probably want to go 100 to 125, but I make it $75 here because I have such a lock on the hand. I'm just trying to get any 10 or king to call me. I don't want any folds. That would be a disaster. Button puts in the call. The other caller folds, which means we are going heads up out of position to the turn, which comes the queen of diamonds. With 310 in the middle, I fire out for 115, trying to get value from any 10, a hand like ace king, maybe king jack, king 9. Those would be the hands that we are targeting. It looks like the button wants to continue putting in the call, and the pot has ballooned up to $540, our biggest pot of the night. The river card comes the 3 of spades, which is a total brick. So I have 202 left in my stack. I feel like it's only appropriate to put it in the middle. If I did have any bluffs here, I would want to go all in. So I also should be jamming with my top 2 here. And the button snap calls me. He does not want to fold his cards. He turns over king 5 offsuit. This $944 pot is going to get shipped over our way. And look at that. Top 2 versus top pair. Ship it over to me, dealer. Let's go. I'm so used to playing in Dallas that I forget. In California here, the casinos close at 2 and 3 in the morning, respectively. Here at Chumash, they close at 1:45. So that's going to wrap up the session, but no fear. There's another casino about an hour south in Ventura that I'm going to head over to tomorrow. So you guys get to skip that day. Let's fast forward to that right now. All right, where are the poker hands? Why am I talking to you in this format this early on in the video? Well, the vlog is over. I actually got kicked out of Players Casino in Ventura. The floor person, Jake, came over to me and asked me to take my phone off of the stand, which people tell me all the time, but he kind of had this sort of arrogance to him, and he had my channel pulled up on his phone already, and basically said that I know who you are. And I said, okay, sure, I'm not actually filming right now, but I'll take my phone off of the stand. And then he went back to the podium, and I put my phone on the rail, propped up against my chips, and 2 other people at the table had their phone on the rail, so I didn't think that would be a problem. He comes back over to me and tells me that I'm done. I can't play anymore. And I say, wait, what are you talking about? I literally did exactly what you said. I took it off of the stand and I put it on the rail like these 2 other paying customers are doing as well. And he said, yeah, I'm not, what do you think I am, stupid? And he just had this arrogance to him that just wasn't friendly. As a paying patron of Players Casino, I thought that I was entitled to the same rights as everybody else. I wasn't filming, at least he didn't get me in the act of doing it, so he had no proof that I was filming. I was at the table, I did what he said. I ended up getting up and leaving. I didn't want to make a stink. When you're a public figure like myself, if I chime back at him and hold my ground and stuff and say, hey, wait, man, what are you doing here? I'm not filming. I just want to play a little bit more and put my phone in my pocket. I mean, if anyone films that and puts it on the internet, it could be taken out of context, and then I look like I'm an arrogant person or something like that. So I decided to put my chips in the rack and get out of there. They had a security escort me out. Yeah, Players Casino, a little bit whack. They, they kicked your boy out, and then they escorted me out. And it was just a really weird situation. I wanted to get more hands for the vlog. Ended up posting a bunch of the stuff on Instagram, and a lot of people chimed in saying that they didn't like Jake. They like Players Casino, and but they didn't like Jake, the floor person. I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I'm just sharing what happened to me. A dealer actually reached out to me after the fact and said the next day on their break, I was the topic of conversation, and that's all they could talk about is me getting kicked out by Jake. But I don't want anyone to do anything bad to him or the business. I just was wanting to share my experience and let you guys know why this vlog is half as long as it usually is. But good news for you guys is the tally is going up $460 because I cashed out for $860 at Chumash Casino. So $460 going into the total. I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow in day 12. It's coming to a close. I'm up over $4,000. I'm really excited about everything. So if you guys want a chance to win the money, you have to like the video, you have to be a subscriber, and the thing you need to comment down below in this one is an awkward time at the casino, whether it's something you saw happen or something that happened to you, just like that happened to me at Players Casino in Ventura. You got to comment something down below about an awkward situation. You also have to check out the pinned comment and put your email in so I can email you if you're one of the 7 winners. There's also links down below to my training course with my poker coach Alvin. His email is listed as well. There's another link below if you want to play some online poker. I have a few sites I play on. And as always, you guys, I'm going to catch you tomorrow in day 12. Good luck in the felt. I'll catch you then. Peace!
Is that Wolfgang Poker?